with a haul for September, as well as some information about the upcoming Octkipper challenge. So may have seen yesterday briefly, I uploaded something, but it wasn't the right thing, so I took it down. Errors, so many things going on yesterday, but that's okay. So what's coming up in October is I'm doing the Octkipper challenge. It is based very much on Lenormand, which was the Lenormand challenge started by Kelly from The Truth and Story. So all props to her. But I'm doing Kipper. So this is my Kipper deck that I'm using, the Findicicle Kipper by Ciro Marchetti. There it is there. I've put all 31 prompts down below. Feel free to do whatever you like with them. And use the phrase Octkipper so that I can find you and see what you're doing, because I would love to. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing that, and it'll start October 1st. Now, I've never done a thing where I post every day, so I'm hoping I can do this, cross my fingers. Hoping I can do this. This is my goal, so we shall see how it goes. But yes, so that is what I'm doing. The other thing that I was going to do is show you my haul that I got from Victoria, BC. I went on a little holiday, which is why you probably haven't seen any stuff from me on YouTube. But if you follow me on Instagram, you know that that's where I was. I was visiting a friend. I didn't make any videos. She's kind of a private person, not really someone that goes on YouTube. So I thought that, you know, I just took pictures and stuff. So I didn't get a ton of things, but I thought I would show you what I got while I was out there. So the first thing that I got was in the airport. I finished the Harry Potter book, the latest one, and really liked it, but needed something else. So I picked up Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, which is coming out soon as a movie. I want to read the book first. I'm about a third of the way through, and it is very, very good. I quite like it. If you like things that are kind of odd and peculiar and sort of mysterious, then I would definitely pick up this book. It's quite good. The next thing that I got was I had to get something that was kind of, you know, touristy, I guess, like made me think of the place. And so I got this thermos, and it's got this really cool raven on it. It's, I don't know if you can see because it's black, it's like a gray on a black, but it's like the Haida design for a raven, traditional design. Now, I'm not sure if the artist who did this is actually Haida. I know there's lots of different, you know, tribes and things, but so forgive me if maybe I'm getting it wrong, but it is very definitely West Coast. So this I thought was really cool, and I was looking anyway for a reusable bottle because I always like to have a bottle of just like water or something with me, and I thought this would be really, really cool. So I got that. The other thing I got when I was there was I went to this fabulous tea store called Silk Road Tea, or Silk Road it's just called. It's the most delicious smelling tea place I've ever been in, I have to say. It's wonderful. Last year for Christmas, my friend sent me a packet of the 12 teas of Christmas and the 12 different teas, and they were so delicious. So I picked up, well, actually, she picked up for me. This is a gift from her, so thank you very much. For me, she picked up 3 of my favorites. So I have here, it's called Angel Water, and it's a peppermint lavender rose petal tea. It's delicious. I also have a sour cherry and berry Victoria, which is a berry one, which is delicious. So quite love them. So that's there. So you can go online and order from them. They have delicious, delicious teas. I can't promote them enough, that's for sure. They're wonderful. The other thing that I got when I was there was I actually got some makeup. Well, my friend had gone to Sephora, and she's not a big like lipstick wearer or anything, and they had given her, she had points, and they gave her this little Kat Von D, oh, there's the logo there, Kat Von D little I guess little pouch thing to put your lipsticks in, and there was a couple of mini lipsticks in there. So she gave me these because she doesn't wear lipstick. I got the mini Vampira, and I also got this little mini Study Kiss, and this is in Cathedral, which I'm wearing right now. And that's what the looks like. So it's nice sort of brownie mauvey nude, I think is how I would describe it. I have to say that this one went on much better than the Vampira. It doesn't go on patchy, and it lasts longer, I have to say. Vampira, of course, you know, I love the color, but wasn't over impressed with its staying power. While I was there, I also picked up a couple of NYX liquid lipsticks. Oh, I'm dropping these on the floor. So I picked up, okay, this one is called Copenhagen, and it's kind of a cherry, like a pinky red. Okay. that's what it looks like there. And then I also got, this one's called Transylvania. And it looks black, but it's actually not. It's like it's a purple. It's a dark purple. It's like a grapey purple. So that's that one there. So they go on really creamy and you think like, oh my God, this isn't going to stay, but they actually do stay, and they stay longer than the Kat Von D, and they're much cheaper. This was only about $10 Canadian, whereas Kat Von D is like between $25 and $30 Canadian. So save your money, buy the NYX instead. That's my advice. So that's what I got makeup wise. I did run into a metaphysical store when I was there, which I was not expecting, because I looked up before I went to see if there were any Victoria, and there were, but I wasn't really planning on going. I wasn't expecting to find them. You know, I don't know the city, but we did find one in Chinatown, which by the way is the oldest Chinatown in North America. Not the biggest, but definitely the oldest. So we did find one called Triple Spiral. And I got there, I had to pick up a tarot deck, and I got this one. It was on my maybe list, but I decided to go ahead and get it. The Animal Totem Tarot. I'm going to do a full walkthrough of this, but I did open it up while I was there, and I did do a little work with it. So I'm going to walk through and let you know what I think of it. The other thing I got when I was there at the metaphysical shop was an oil. And this is, it's Sun's Eye is, I guess, the name of the company, and it is Hecate oil, or Hecate, however you want to pronounce it. They also had a Demeter there as well. I was looking for Persephone. They didn't have that, but I went with this one. And it's mostly star anise that's in this oil. So looking forward to working with that. When I came home, so this wasn't exactly on my trip, but when I came home, I had 2 Amazon packages waiting for me. Yay. And I got 2 books. The first I got is Moonology by Yasmin Boland. This is a book about how to work with the moon in different signs. So how to work with the new moon, for example, coming up in Libra, or the full moon in Aries, or where it is on your birth chart, how to work with it. So it's very sort of personalized and specific approach to working with the moon. Katie Flowers on her channel mentioned this, so I blame her for getting this for me, or for me going out and getting this. So I've already started reading this and quite enjoy it. And then I got, kind of on a whim, you know how Amazon puts the other people that ordered what you ordered this, you know, kind of thing. I got Star Magic by Sandra Keynes, I think it's how you pronounce it. This is a really interesting book. It's about working with the constellations. And so you'll have, for example, you'll have the constellation here. They'll talk about it. They'll talk about what latitudes it's visible at, so you know if you can see it in the sky or not. Description, how to work with it magically, like how to work with its energies on a metaphysical level, and talks about the stars, the primary stars that are in there and what they symbolize. So very, very fascinating. Of course, we have Ursa Major and Minor there. And the way it breaks it up is it has spring constellations, summer constellations, fall and winter constellations. And this is for the northern hemisphere, I have to clarify. The majority of the book is towards. So it talks about that, and then it has a big chapter on southern hemisphere one. So you're not, southern hemisphere isn't totally left out or anything. But very interesting. I've always been fascinated by constellations, and this is just another great way to learn about them and work with it. So if you're interested in those things at all, I would recommend this book. Very fascinating stuff. So that's what I got while I was on my trip to Victoria. As I said, below is going to be all the prompts for Octkipper. That was the best I could come up with for naming a monthly challenge about Kipper decks. And I look forward to, you know, trying this out and seeing how it goes. So thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you've read any of these books or worked with the Animal Totem Tarot. Please tell me what you think of them. I would love to hear, and I'll see you all next time.